Okay, so here's the thing. I have been given a class schedule, but I want to be able to take this schedule and put it into Schoology. And I'd like to do it in such a way that the kids can click on the links and do the activities or go to what I want, where I want them to be, when I want them to be there. In this way, they can click on morning meeting and go to the morning meeting activities. Or they can click on math and go to their math activities. Uh, in order to create this type of schedule, I'm going to show you how. You need to have a blank Google slide to start out with. And you need to know how many time slots you have. So, for example, this one I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 time slots. All right, so I can start with a blank document, give it a title. So I'm going to just call this class schedule. And I don't want a box with, a slide with boxes in it. So I'm going to get a blank one. And I'm going to get rid of the slide that's not blank. Don't need the themes either. All right, so I'm going to, in order to do this, create a table. So I will insert a table. I said I needed 7 boxes, so I'm going to count down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and go over 2 because we'll have 1 box for the time and 1 box for the activity. All right, so this is my class schedule. And the first thing I'm going to do is highlight the whole schedule and make everything centered. And then I'm going to put in my times. So let's say the first time is from 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock. And then the next time is from 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock. And the next one is 11 o'clock to 12 o'clock. You can just click tab to go from box to box, and then from 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock. All right, so you finish filling in the boxes, fix it according to the times, and then put what you're doing at each time. So 9 to 10 might be reading, and then math, and then science, and then lunch. Okay. You can adjust the size of your lettering if you wanted to make it bigger or smaller. And you can change the coloring of the boxes as well. So let's say I want this first box reading, I want to make it blue. So I'm going to go to this fill color and I'll make it blue. And then if for math, maybe I want it to be orange. So I'll make it orange. In science, I might want that to be green. So I'll make that green. Lunch, I could make yellow. All right, so I now have it looking like a schedule, but I need to add in the links. So what I'll do is I'll go to my Schoology page and I look at where my morning work is. This is the morning work folder. And so I copy the URL of where my morning work folder is, if it was morning work. And then I guess I need to do reading. So let me go back. So I go to where my reading folder is. Here we are. And I copy the URL. And then I highlight the words. And I go to the chain link. I might have to click the 3 dots. I'm not seeing the chain link, even though I highlighted the words. Highlighted the words. Looking for the chain link. Ah, that's right. It used to be you could do 2 boxes at a time, but for some reason now they changed Google Slides, so you can only do 1 word at a time. All right, so I highlighted the word reading, and I am pasting the link, apply. You'll notice now that I made it a link, it's hard to see it because the words, the background is blue. So I might have to change the lettering to be white, right? Now I'm going to highlight the next section here, click on the chain link, paste the link, and now once again it's blue. I have to change it to white. There you go. So I now have this as a link to the reading class. If I click on the word or the time, it will bring me to the reading activities. Okay, next I want to do math. So I'm going to highlight the word math. I'm going to my Schoology class, and I am finding where my math assignments are. I open the link, I copy the link, and then I choose the chain link and paste it to the word math. This one also, I'm highlighting it, choosing the chain link, and pasting the word to math. Now when I click on the link, it will bring me directly to the math assignments. All right. Next, I would do, if I had science, I don't think I have a science link. But that's what you do. You find whatever the assignment is. I guess for us that was project-based learning. And you just copy the URL. And then you highlight the words and click on the chain link. Highlight the words, click on the chain link. All right, so we have all these links ready to go. Lunch wouldn't have a link. And I'm going to copy this whole thing here, right click, copy. If I want to, I can give it a heading. And the way I would do that is I would right click, insert row above to give it a heading. And I think I'd make the heading maybe the color red. And when you click on, if you want to merge these two cells to be just one wide cell, you need to highlight the two rows and click merge cells. I'm going to change the writing to white, and I'm going to type here class schedule. I can make it bigger or smaller. And there we go. I now have a class schedule. I can adjust the size of these words as well. I think that's pretty good. That's the way I'd like it to look. I have a few more boxes, but since I'm not using the boxes right now, there we go. So I copy this now that it's done. And then I am going to, I could actually leave it on this slide if I wanted to. And even change the background like to black. Huh. Alrighty. So let's try it both ways. I just copied it here. And I could go to my course. And I could add materials. And I could add a page. This would, we'd call this class schedule. So I could just come here and right click, paste the schedule, make sure I click the ABC and do create. So this schedule that I just made would look like this, class schedule. Let me bring it up to the top to where I want it to be. And I could have a schedule that looks like this. And then they click on the link and it brings them to the assignment. They click on the link and it brings them to the subject. Okay, that's one option. That's option one, to make a schedule that way. Option two would be to do just like you would for a page. And once again, we have class schedule. And I would go to the insert content link here from Google Drive. I would click on add class schedule, and then I would import embed it. Don't forget to click the ABC so that it's full screen and you can see the whole schedule. So the other option would be to have it be like this. It would look just like your Google slide, only it would be on the page like that. So you can decide if you want it to be like this in a box like that, or if you want it to be just in line with the Schoology like that. Both ways, the links will work. You can decide how you want to do it. Okay, so there we go with our class schedule.